Sonic the Hedgehog 3 was released on February 2nd, 1994, and it was the last game in the Genesis Trilogy. You probably already knew about the game history. Due to time constraints, Sonic Team have to split the game into two parts, which created Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles. But by combining both, thanks to the lock-on technology, you get a big adventure waiting for you. Originally, I was planning to review both games separately, but because Sonic Origins only included the full game, I'm gonna stick with that way. For this game, we don't just stick with Sonic and Tails, but also a red echidna named Knuckles, who doesn't chuckle, unlike Sonic. He serves as an antagonist since Eggman fooled him into thinking Sonic stole the emerald. Hence, the very beginning where he punched Sonic, which drops the emeralds, and now we have to chase him down while trying to collect those emeralds again. Fuck's sake, it never ends. From there on, you keep progressing each zone to search for the echidna. Every time you think you're close enough to catch him, he ends up pulling some trick off his sleeve and makes you go to a new zone. Not only he's a new character, but also so mysterious on why he's doing all of this to you. And that's one of the selling points of the game. You don't just do the same old platforming, but you're also on a quest for the truth about what's going on with the island. This time around, Sonic don't just spin dash and going fast, but also he got a new ability called Instant Shield that can protect Sonic from most of the danger. By pressing jump button after jumping in midair, Sonic will release a force field momentarily around him that can help him to land a hit easily on enemies, further increasing the chances of survival. In Sonic 1 and 2, you are bound to get hit by anything that you don't expect to see right away. In Sonic 3, with the help of Instant Shield, you at least have some sort of advantages by your side, where you could counterattack your enemy in midair. In addition, the game also adds 3 new power-ups to help you on your adventure. Lightning Shield attracts a bunch of rings nearby you and lets you walk on electrical platform while also shooting out sparks when you're midair. The Fire Shield is self-explanatory as you can walk in fiery area and also you can dash in midair, which you can use to slam into bosses. Finally, Bubble Shield, where not only you can bounce to higher area but also breathe in water. Say goodbye to Bubble Crisis. Just like Sonic 2, they took some notes from that game and applied the elements right here too. Each zones flow well with each other and have less jarring moments unlike the first one, making you coming to a slow halt. Here, you still have to do platforming at specific moments, but not slow enough that you feel like you're walking instead of running, such as Marble Garden and Flying Battery. The levels were good at keeping your momentum going. Levels such as Hydrocity, yes, Hydrocity, deal with it, Ice Cap Zone and Sky Sanctuary are some of the few best examples of making players keep on going despite some obstacles. Not to mention, each zone were connected so well that you don't realize there isn't any transition either. Whenever you completed an act, something always bound to happen in the background, and it seems like Sonic Team wants to tell some sort of story along the way. Angel Island, for example, lights up on fire when you're about to start Act 2. Carnival Night Zone lost its power and you have to traverse through without the help of some platform, catching a ride onto Flying Battery after Mushroom Hill, etc. Along with the aforementioned Knuckles that keep appearing that sets up a bunch of traps to hinder your progress. It feels like Sonic Team is attempting to make a big adventure, and you know what? They actually did it. Whenever you think you're done with this game, they keep throwing more at you, and let's not forget the menacing Knuckles. It's like a gift they never stop giving. We don't know much about Knuckles apart from some cutscene, and those alone are already good enough to show the players who's the real ultimate encounter. Who knows, maybe he's Clipper, the big red rich monster that everyone fears, but you want to find out more about him. But just like the previous game, there's also some questionable level design. On one hand, I'm glad they were able to stick with the formula of Sonic 2 of keeping the player running forward, but on the other hand, they added some unnecessary moments. Obviously, I'm gonna talk about the infamous barrel from Carnival Night Zone, which haunts many fans for years. The other questionable one is, of course, the light mechanic from Sandopolis. Upon entering the pyramid for Act 2, you will quickly notice the screen becomes darker, and as if that's not bad enough, you got 3 ghosts pestering above you, waiting to pounce, and you have no choice but to keep finding light switches and flicking them on every few moments in order to survive. And to say it is annoying is an understatement. It's more of a hassle and frustrating. To make matters worse, the act is already large enough to get you lost. If you have no idea what you're doing, you're not gonna get through this under 10 minutes. When you combine both problems together, you get this big mess of a level, and it is my least favorite zone in the entire Sonic series. Luckily, there's only 2 acts that actively trying to screw you over, as the majority of the game doesn't pull any dumb trick to piss you off. You continue on to Lava Reef Zone and the eventual Hidden Palace, where you have to end this once and for all. This is gonna go down as the most intense fight ever. This is gonna be the most memorable moments in the gaming history. This is gonna be, and he's down. Okay. This is one of the problems with this game. Knuckles has the potential to be a memorable villain in the series, and with the few moments we gone through in the game, we were given a big promise, but then crashed down hard right in the end. Thanks for that, Sonic team. Speaking of large adventure, I gotta mention the special stage. Instead of carrying 50 rings to the start post or to the end of the level and risking yourself losing it all, this time around you just have to locate a big special ring in various parts of the zone. Some are pretty well hidden, but most of it are pretty easy to be spotted, and the game encourages you to do exploration. When you finally decide to enter one, you are greeted with something different. You can move freely in 3D environment with the push of your D-pad. This time around, instead of collecting rings, you instead collect blue sphere while trying to avoid red sphere. It's easier said than done. You need to give quick button pressing reaction on your way to success, and the stage becomes faster the longer you play. The amount of blue sphere you need to collect is shown on the screen, and the stage themselves are pretty unique, although some are confusing. But when you finally beat them, you will realize this special stage is better than the 2 from the past games. Just when you think it's over, be prepared to do it all again when you attempt to get Super Emerald. Another brand new 7 special stages offering tougher challenges, but if you already beat the first 7 ones, this one shouldn't be a problem either. Overall, a great and improved sequel compared to the first 2 games. Let's not forget Michael Jackson also contributed on the game's music, which is the fresh cherry on top of cheesecake. A great way to end the trilogy saga on a high note, just like what SNK did with Metal Slug 3. And that's all I gotta say with the Sonic Trilogy. Each games have their goods and flaws, but in the end, I think Sonic 2 is the highest one, with Sonic 3 not too far behind, and Sonic 1 being at the bottom of the list. So in the end, I highly recommend getting Sonic 2 and 3 if you decide to avoid Sonic Origins. That's all I gotta say with this video. If you like what you see, be sure to like, share and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss a thing. Comment below what's your opinion on the 3 games, and don't forget to join my Reddit and Discord server. Thank you for watching, and see you all next time.